Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Today's February 24th, 2011. I got a new theory. This theory is based on the volcanic emissions that have been ongoing for the last year. Um, Basically, water vapor is the main um, additive to our atmosphere. That's the number one source of volcanic gas is water vapor. Over time, the water vapor itself is going to cause torrential floods all over the world because you're just adding more and more rain. Not to mention, you know, summertime's coming, and then the water starts evaporating. So you got a compounded problem here. Over the next 3 years, the torrential rains worldwide will be evident. So, what do I have to say about the volcanic gas issue? Well, it turns out that these volcanic gases are made up of sulfur dioxide and also CO2, fluorocarbons, and I would suppose methane also. The problem with this is that it gets into the atmosphere, creates pockets. Now they're using HARP as their way of controlling weather. I think I've discovered something, and that is the atmosphere is becoming rarefied. In other words, the gases that are compounding the problems that we're having are becoming conductive. Sulfur dioxide, or sulfur for one, is a very conductive gas, which leads me to believe that the rarefication of these gases will result in, if not have already, the results will be the electrification of that gas and the production of O3, which is ozone. The problem is at low level, ozone is very bad, and it has a very sweet smell. So you can actually probably detect it um, just by smelling it. You won't know what it is unless you're familiar with the smell of ozone itself. I think I've been getting a couple of whiffs of ozone in the atmosphere as of late. Also having problems breathing. And the reports on the airplane the other day, there was an airplane that had people turning blue. Well, what happens is methane, a pocket of methane, could be trapped on the plane. Uh, Essentially, the oxygen is depleted, and the people they suffocate. So this is what happened to the birds. This is what will happen to us if we don't use a gas mask. When do we need a gas mask? Well, we probably already need one, but it's something that we're going to have to monitor on our own. Now, if HARP uses their radiations to create a scalar wave over a region of gaseous material, then that gaseous material will become rarefied, and it'll emit a spark. You'll get a glow. You'll get a blue glow, and that blue glow will just create a lot of O3, and that O3 is very dangerous. It's my opinion and it's my belief that the methane production that's ongoing in the United States and worldwide over the last year is something to be afraid of due to the fact that it's not being reported. Natural gas is another one of those gases that are associated with methane. And it's not the methane alone that bothers me, but I believe it's the natural gas and that methane and sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, which are the most dangerous, and not to mention the aerosols. Now, NASA is launching a satellite to detect the aerosols in the atmosphere and the fine particulates of the volcanic ash and whatever's going on in the upper atmosphere. They're finding it an immediate need for this $440 million satellite that they're sending up, and it just confirms once again, my predictions and my understanding of uh, this whole thing. Solar warming. When you get these solar radiations and they interact with the upper atmosphere and the gases, the conductive gases, then they will be transformed into acid rain, and they will also be transformed into ozone. So it's these aerosols that are very, very dangerous. And we're talking natural gas and methane as the main culprit of people getting sick and having problems breathing worldwide. Uh, just an update. It's my theory. It's a new theory. It's an ongoing theory, but I believe that the rarefication of conductive gases in our atmosphere will become apparent